purported appointment of an emir and the creation of an emirate on Calabar, the Cross River State capital, has drawn the eye of the state government and the people of the state. During the last Salah festival in Calabar, the recently coronated head of the Hausa-Fulani community in the state capital, Alhaji Garba Lawan, younger brother of the deceased one, was addressed and hailed as the Emir of Calabar and paraded as such. There were increasing social media proclamations of the reported appointments, thereby attracting comments from people who claimed the territory of northern Nigeria extends into the Atlantic Ocean. The action received very serious criticisms from local kingmakers, resident traditional chieftains, and politicians. Threatened by the action, the state government summoned the leadership of the Hausa-Fulani communities in the state of the governor's office to the governor's office, where they were told in very strong terms to immediately abolish the title and refrain from the plot to create an emirate in Calabar. Addressing the leaders on Tuesday, July 26, 2022, Permanent Secretary of Special Services Governor's Office, Sir Alfred Mbotu, said, "On no account should any member of the public address any Hausa Fulani leaders as Emir in Cross River State. This is not acceptable in the state. The state has been known for peace and tranquility, accommodating and uniting all ethnic nationalities who live in the state. The government warned that no leader of the Hausa or Fulani community should be addressed as Emir or be seen with palace guards. They also warned that no leader of the Hausa and Fulani community should be seen with men with swords. The leadership of the Hausa Fulani community must report to the state government any illegal activities around its environs." Really? When the governor was joining APC, don't you know that APC gets a affiliation or affinity with all this they talk about a Muslim this and this and that. We're beginning to see them. They will come in a subtle manner. Oh, it does not matter. When he was joining APC, what was he thinking about the governor? Forget I don't know what the governor stand is on this. They will play gallery to everything. In as much they themselves and their immediate family members are okay. Forget it. Anybody can be sold anywhere. So it's beginning to happen. Why would you want to say Emir of this thing? Because that is how it starts. Lagos one is almost going, and almost gone. Let them continue to deceive themselves. Let everybody respect boundaries. Respect boundaries. They always look for trouble. I don't even know why. This is what would have befall all states if Buhari had succeeded in establishing Ruga and cattle colony. Exactly. Thank God for those who raised that alarm. Better use force to stop this nonsense. If not, what they are planning is still coming. I rest my case. But will they agree without force? In the southeast, we know how to deal with such issues before they will turn our land to another Kaduna or Benue and another stricken zones due to their awkward mentality. We are always on the lookout for such matters in the southeast because left to our southeast governors, they are saboteurs of their people, especially Umahi and hopeless Uzodinjo. Ayade has finally sold his people to the Fulanis for a place of empty promises. Ayade brought this to the state. Of course, that was just what came to mind. This is just the beginning of their crisis. Dominance is their trademark. Just wait till it unfolds. Romance with them leads to your doom. I wish they know the implication of what they just did. Good morning, Calabar. The needful should be done, or else they extend their office to the government lodge. Their agenda is gradually taking place. Ayade, we warned you about evil party. You no go here now. It can only happen in APC control state. I think I concord with that. Imagine the nonsense we really need to guard our lands against these people. And I think the so-called state government should immediately drive out the so-called emir from the state without delay. They have agendas. There's no guess now. No one is going to be convincing anybody that it's just a friendly ceremony, a friendly thing. Forget it. Eloquence is not intelligence. Go and ask Kwara State how market Time to act is now. The government should be held responsible. The governor and the government should be held responsible. The governor was foolish in his decision. Well done, Oyade, a professor without sense. They have gained one state. They will be moving from one state to another. He refused to sign anti-grazing law. This is the outcome. History will never forget Ayade, my brother, who was Ezendi Igbo in Ugep, was chased out from the community some time ago, and this house he used as palace burnt down despite having a wife from Calabar. Ayade brought this, so you don't need to go far and be asking, how did it come? How did it happen? We shouldn't even be agents of division. There are a lot of Yorubas and Igbo kings in the north, just as similar as this emir in Calabar. Those Yoruba and Igbo kings are representing only their community in the northern states. So does this emir is also representing only Hausa-Fulani living in Calabar. He is not emir of Calabar, but emir of Hausa-Fulani community in Calabar. All of us want a better Nigeria, but we always shift our focus to unnecessary things. We need to focus in fixing this nation. Really? Inflation, insecurity, extreme poverty, hunger, and uncertainties doesn't even know neither your tribe nor your religion. Let us do the needful this coming election. Well, you have a point, my brother. You can be a chief, a chairman, or an emir, is but the problem is when you begin exercise some powers like having a security outfit of your own against the law. The governor, as the chief security of the state, will not allow that. What concerns Ndigbo into this matter? Now, other Calabar. Okay, the issue is in Calabar, not Igbo state. I'm not surprised these Fulani are just thinking they have monopoly of violence. You enter someone's land and begin to act unconstitutionally because they accommodated you. I blame that political bigot called who? Ayade. Your people are bad, my dear. It's not because of that, it's because of what has happened in the past. And this is exactly how they came. And we know how violent they could be. Well, it needs to be kicked out immediately. You don't even take chieftaincy in another man country. How does this sound? Who give him staff of office? Who installed him? What are the custodial and government waiting for to arrest the rubber stamp emir? If the state government really wants to save its people, the best thing to do is right now is to send the so-called emir and his emirates out of Cross River State. But if you allow him to continue to live there, whether you recognize him as emir or not, he will still discharge his duties as emir with the support of the caliphate who actually installed him there. So don't just take chances. So you have forgotten the agreement you entered with them when you were defecting to their evil party. You have already sold out your people. 70 years old man did not just know that APC isn't a party but an evil agenda. So guys, that's just it. So now small they start. If they don't nip the thing in the body, it will escalate. So